Overall, good win. It's really exciting when you celebrate your seniors to get the victory. I thought our mindset and our energy from the jump was really high. I think we were putting on an offensive clinic there early on. It seemed like every shot that we took was going in, but that's just the energy, the focus, all of that plays into that. But always want to send them out every time we celebrate them with a win. And I felt like they came in, they made sure that their teammates were focused and ready. So just overall good win.
You had 28 assists in this game. You had a bunch the other night. That ball movement is you had to be pretty pleased with that, don't
Yeah, absolutely. 28 on 32 made shots. That's impressive. I don't care what level of basketball you're playing, but that's something we stress every single day. Our players, they found the extra pass. They found the hot hand. So I thought we did a very good job of that today, is finding the hot hand. When Sarah was going off for those threes, they continued to look for her, and then Sable in transition, just right into her 1-2 step, right into her shot. So they know how to find each other. But when the defense collapsed, we made the extra pass as well. So just overall good ball movement. As a former point guard, I'm always going to stress that. I don't care what type of players I have. If we're not sharing the ball, we're not a very good basketball team. So I think that proves that we're a good basketball team when we share the ball.
Pretty much happy. You're in a must-win situation now with the tournament. So y'all feel a little pressure there.
I had pressure every game. It's one of those things. If you're a competitor, there's always pressure to win. But yeah, we're getting down to crunch time, and we're just taking it one game at a time. So our focus today was Limestone. We'll celebrate these two with some food and some cake and families and friends and all of that, and then right back to preparing on tomorrow for the next game. So,
hey, what does senior day mean to you? You're from right up the road. What is this really special day?
It is very special. It was. I'm glad that it ended up being just a really fun day. I think just the environment, everybody here, having my family here, Caitlyn's family here, everybody that we're close to, being able to come to the game with me being so close. It's really meant a lot, and what the girls have done for us, our teammates, and everything. It's just been a very special day, and like I said, a fun game. Passing the ball well, we do that. I think that we have a lot of fun, and I'm just glad that it came out in our favor.
What's it like playing with her? Like,
Oh.
you got to keep your head on the swivel, I guess.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you never know when it's coming to you. So I think we have a great connection. I mean, we've been roommates since our freshman year together. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, 5 years together. So I think we have a very special connection off the court, and it translates on the court as well.
Any good stories about how fearless she is, or
how fearless she is? I just know on the court that I'm looking for her because she's never backing down against anybody. So I know if she's going, we're going. So
I'm gonna do a feature on her, Jamie. Just tell me a little. You former point guard. What does she bring to the position?
Everything. She's able to read whatever defense is thrown at her. Her court vision is incredible. Obviously, broke the record for assists and is reaching another milestone that hopefully we see her surpass the sack record. But on the other side of the ball too, she's really grown as a defensive player. She's using her mind a little bit more rather than relying on her athleticism, which she did early on in her career. So just to see the growth on that side of the ball has been a lot of fun. But I've said it all year. I've said it since she's been here. As a freshman, she was our heartbeat. So we go as she goes, just feeding off of Leah. So when we have Caitlyn Ross on our team, I like her chances. And that's the same with all of our players. But when you have this type of caliber player, you're gonna put yourself in a position to win games. But it takes all of them. I mean, her teammates give her the confidence to play the way that she does. So they rely on her, but she relies on them as well. So she wouldn't have the assist and all of that if it wasn't for her teammates knocking down the shots. So it's a team effort. All of her accolades, yeah, she's put the work in and all of that, but she doesn't get any of that without her teammates around her. So two very special players right here, and emotional day, but I'm just glad that we have some more games with them, and it's not their last.
You came from like a small school, like Midway, Tennessee, is that right?
yes.
Did you ever imagine that your college career would develop like this?
No, I didn't. I mean, I came in, I knew that we needed a point guard here, and I knew I would play big minutes, but I didn't think I would start every game in my career. Almost
You started
40.
every game.
Yes.
For the first game was
Mm-hmm. Every game.
Every game. I mean, I don't know how many minutes I'm averaging, but I mean, most games 40 minutes. I never thought I would impact the school here like that. I just wanted to come in and do what Coach needed me to do and be the point guard she needed. So that comes with assists. I've always been a pass first point guard, so the assists, I mean, I knew I'd get those, but didn't think I would leading scoring and all that too. So give kudos to coach, kudos to all my former coaches and parents and teammates supporting me and helping me get to where I am now.
How good a mentor is Coach Cluesman?
I mean, best there can be. Former point guard, like she said, stand out at Concord. She's one to look up to, and if it wasn't for her, probably wouldn't be at UVA-Wise.
You were a softball player too. Did you consider both sports?
No, it was all basketball. I mean, I enjoyed softball as a second sport. It was more of a fun game for me, though. It wasn't business. I just went out and had fun, but no, I was all basketball.
Where does your aggression come from? You're like taking it in the lane, and you're like doing all sorts. You've always been that with just your personality.
I guess it's just my personality. I've always been smaller than everyone else on the floor, so I had to act bigger than I was. Some people say it's your older siblings, but my brother never beat up on me, so I can't say that. I think it's just growing up. I was always smaller. I usually played up a level, so I was definitely smaller and playing kids 2 or 3 years older than me, so I had to be aggressive and be strong inside the paint.
How did you find out? You said Tusculum was also in the mix. How did you find out about Wise?
So I was recruited by the previous coaches before. Came on a few visits, and then when Coach got the job, she reached back out to me again, and I just came back on another visit and saw the gym and everything again, and it just told me.
Your stats are like, it goes this long. Do you look at those stats? Or
No, I don't look at them.
Never looked at them?
I don't. I mean, I look every once in a while when people say I'm close to breaking a record or something, but I don't really like looking at them. I just like to go out and have fun and play a game with the teammates.
Just a couple more. What are you most proud of during this future 4 years?
I don't know. I guess, I mean, it's nice to have your name in the record books for all kinds of things and have your picture on the wall here in the gym for no telling how many years. But I think the thing I remember the most is the bonds I've made with all my teammates, past, current, everyone. I keep in touch with several. They reach out to me whenever I have a big game or something. So I think just those bonds with teammates and, learning information from all the coaches here, it's just something I can take into my future, and I think that's the biggest thing to take away.
Finally, how in the world did you find time? A biochemistry major. How did you find time?
Well, I started in biochemistry.
Oh, you changed it. Okay.
I'm exercise science now, but I still took all the biochemistry and organic chemistry classes like that. So just free time, you had to do homework instead of laying in bed like some college students do. But it's possible, and like you said, I'm aggressive and I put my mind to it. If my mind's set to do something, I'm gonna get it done. So.
Be a doctor.
I want to do something in sports medicine. Yeah.
When you first saw her finally in this last one, what did you think when you first saw her?
When I first saw her play,
Practice.
yeah, so she played for a little organization called Tennessee Fury. I watched her play in AAU. Yeah. And her coach, Sean Arms, he's here today. He's coached her since how old? Fifth grade. So he's got a really good, obviously, connection with her. And so it was just asking questions. But as soon as I saw her play, I knew like I was putting all my eggs in one basket because both the point guards had graduated. She kept me on my toes until Christmas. And then she finally committed, and it was exciting. Anytime a player commits, it's exciting. But when you put all your eggs in one basket for one position, and that being a point guard position, it can be nerve wracking. But we rolled out the red carpet. We try to do anything and everything within the NCAA guidelines to sell her on it, and we were just lucky enough to get her. She comes from an incredible family, so having the support of her family as well has really helped us grow. And I can say the same for Leah. Leah, I watched her in travel ball as well, and she came to elite camp, and just hearing her on the court. So when you sit on the sidelines and watch, you don't really get to have that connection. But when she came to elite camp and able to actually coach her during the camp, just to see like her basketball mind and like how supportive and positive she was with the other campers she didn't even know. I knew I needed to have that in my program too. So, she's kind of like the team mom. She keeps us all in check and makes sure.
Her personality is definitely a winner.
Yeah, so she keeps us in check and she makes sure that we're checking our boxes even as coaches. She's always checking in on us. So these two are going to be irreplaceable, but these are two bonds that I hope to carry for the rest of my time.
It's got to be emotional.
Yeah, I've cried a few times.
Already?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, national anthem got me. I was trying to stand over there by myself, but it's. I'm just fortunate we still have games. That the last time that they take that jersey off will be a very, very hard day for me, and we're not gonna get there yet because we still got games to play, and we're gonna enjoy every second.
Thank you so much.
Congrats on, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.